What is up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. This time we're on Dueling Book because it's the only way I can play the complete build of Atlantean Mermail. So it's probably going to be a mix in the future. We'll just see a mix of Dueling Book stuff and IRL stuff. It's just easier that way, and I hope you guys don't mind it. I always like to do the IRL stuff, but the conveniency of being able to do stuff like this is just obviously it's unparalleled. Conveniency, I don't think that's a word, but anyways, I'm playing Atlantean Mermails, this new Link build that I've been putting together. I'm actually really happy with how it plays. I've opened very little brick hands. I find a lot of the times that I do open not well, there's still at least one play I can make, and it's not terrible. This is actually a little combo here. Basically, just opening up Diva gets you a Star Boy with a Megalo and a Moulin with a set sphere and anything else, which is like, that's just off one card. Like, that's just one path you could take. Obviously, you can do so many like other stuff off of your Diva play. Diva now is actually not used for like synchros. It's just straight up used for links. It's like, it's actually such a good thing. Normally you go into like Tatsunoko with it, but now you can just go into Star Boy, which it does like the same purpose. You're going up into a different monster. It puts the waters in your grave. See, I hit a Slumber and a Raigeki out of his hand, and I accidentally activate the Twin Twisters instead of setting it, so I let him know I'm pretty pissed off about that in the side chat. Oh boy, demonetized. Well, we set the that Twin Twisters. He's playing Mekk-Knight. He's playing Mekk-Knight Invoked. So this is a deck that relies off of basically columns. Like, he can special summon his monsters like there. That is Mekk-Knight Blue Sky. He can basically summon any of the Mekk-Knights in his hand if there are two or more cards in the same column. So you can see his back row and my set back row. That's why you see me placing all my monsters in different zones. I did play them like for a match or two beforehand to get kind of warmed up, so I wouldn't play completely terrible. And he actually ends up taking back that summon, which is why you saw him bring it back to his hand. He goes to activate Slumber first. So I chain Maxi. He takes back a play. I take back a play. I should have Maxi'd at the start of his turn anyways. I should have known that when he goes to set that card that he's gonna go for that summon. So I do drop the Maxi at the appropriate time because he does end up taking back a play of his own. But he does get the Gamma Seal on top of the Moulin, and then he puts the Kaiju underneath the Star Boy to get that 2 in a row column set up to summon the Blue Sky. As you can see, though, I've gotten a draw or two already. Drew Neptibus and Pike, which is really good because that sets up a rank 4 play with the Dragoons that I have in my graveyard, as well as a Search. So that's pretty nutty. And with the Star Boy, I could easily go into like Bahamut Shark into Toad because I've got the 2 zones pointing to 2 other zones. Now he's going to summon another one. This is Cobalt Depths, I think. They're named after like different colors, and I think he's using one of their effects to switch zones, which is like very, very interesting because what it allows you to do is do what he just did there. That's Lavender Dusk. What it's allowing him to do is basically just create space to summon another monster. And when he does activate Lavender Sky, I'm going to end up Ghost Ogre in that, and he'll banish Blue Sky, or Lavender Dusk and banish Blue Sky to activate his effect, which is the Search. Of course, we know Ghost Ogre does not negate, so the effect will still end up going through, which isn't too bad. I'm in a pretty good position at this point. He activates Terraforming, and he adds the Alistair, assuming I don't have a Twin Twister, but then goes to put it back because, of course, I've got the Twin Twister. I didn't really want to discard the Osea, but I kind of had to because, you know, I wanted to keep everything else that I have in my hand because I was making rank 4 either way, and I'm pretty much just going to use Osea either way to make a rank 4, but I already have the means to make a rank 4 in my hand, so I figured just discarding that'd be better. But I'll get to add a water back to my hand with Mistar Boy. I was going to add back Diva, which, now that I think about it, might have been a bit of a better play. I think about adding Moulin back, but there's no way, even with the Aqua Spirit. But right now, my hand is just, it's just stacked, which is just great. Love having a stacked hand. Here I go for a Link summon. We'll clear the field off. I think the Link summoning is like actually just really great at some points, especially for going something as simple as Mistar Boy. Is it just like put stuff in your grave to set up more combos, and it clears your field of stuff? Like, it's just so good. Like, I'm really liking the synergy it has. The synergy that I really never thought it would have, it's starting to have. So Pike discarding Dragoons, adding Gun and a Megalo, and then we're gonna go into a rank 4. It's gonna be Bahamut Shark. And we're going to try to activate my boy Bahamut Shark here soon to, as you probably would have imagined, summon a rank 4. Or, not a fucking, a Toad, not a rank 4. My bad. Instead, in fear of another back row, I go for the Marksman first. I don't want to activate the Bahamut Shark effect just yet. It's a scapegoat. Luckily, it's nothing too serious, like a, I don't know, some sort of effect negation card. I don't know, strike or something. But you probably would have striked earlier in the play somewhere. I don't know. But discarding Megalo or summoning Megalo but discarding Gun and that Marksman will get us another Megalo on board. No, we discarded Gun. I can't speak right now. I apologize. We get the double on board. I originally wanted to go for a different play. I thought it through my head if I could go for like a Galaxy Tomahawk play into a Firewall Dragon, but I miscalculated in my head how I could actually make the play work, and I don't think I could have. So I opted not to and just kept what I had. So right now, with the token still being in line with the Toad, you can get a summon. The free summons. And he's attempting to activate one of the Blue Skies effect, which allows him to get a double search. Well, he'd be getting double search, technically, off of both of them. But the Toad, I will negate it because there's no point in me wanting to him like get some free cards to his hand, so I might as well just negate that, and I get the monster on my side of the field anyways, and add back a card to my hand for free. Like, I've never played against this Mekk-Knight deck. Like, this is the first time I've ever played against it. He had it built on here, so I said, fuck it, I'll play against it. Never played against it before. Interesting deck. He said it's not the greatest, which at times it can be good, other times not so much. It's just relying on the zones and stuff. And it seems like a lot of times you have to set your own back row to even be able to play some of your cards. Like, you have to start your turn by setting your own back row, which like is like a huge tell that you're about to do something. So like Max C, in the case like early in the game, what I should have Max C'd is something like if somebody was actually good at the game, what a Max C'd is, you know, predicting that free summon was going to come down. So you see me going for the Neptibus here, discarding the Dragoons, adding Dragoons and Megalo. Or no, I think I end up adding Neptibus and Dragoons off of the Neptibus because you can do that. The Ghost Ogre does come through on the Megalo. I can't make Megalo like Chain Link 2 in this instance because the other two effects are mandatory. So I'm forced to do that. I add the Sphere, and I add another Megalo, and I get the special summon out a Dragoons. Now I realize that with the option of being able to make Mistar Boy, I can go for Moulin here. You see, I said it earlier in the video, but this is why links are so good, because I had a level 1 monster and a level 4 monster, which beforehand, neither of them are tuners. Beforehand, that is a useless board. Completely useless, but I can turn it into a Mistar Boy now just because of the link mechanic. And it allows me to go for Moulin, which beforehand, as you can see, with links not being in the game, that play does not happen. It just doesn't. There's just no way it happens. There's nothing I can do with just a Neptibus and a Dragoons. End phase, I go Sphere for Lind, summon out Megalo, and with me normal summoning the mana in my hand, or even without it, I just have like enough damage for game, because Miss Starboy's at 19, Moolin's at 33, and Megalo is at 29. Summon the mana for an extra 600 damage, that's over 8k, and I ended up taking the victory over Mekk-Knight. So yeah, pretty interesting deck. I don't know too much about it. It's unfamiliar to me. It's kind of a cool deck. I think it's not terrible, especially when you add the Invoked engine to it. I do have another video of this that I was going to upload, but there is a major mistake that I made that I never caught. I think I get this, okay? I normal summon Neptibus, add 2 cards, and I never sent the Dragoons. I thought maybe there's some way I can edit it, but I don't think there is. Maybe there's some way I can salvage it. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, and I'm going to be trying to get more of these videos uploaded until I can actually record in real life with the actual deck. Like I said earlier in the week in the video I made, I'm still waiting on some cards. Hopefully they'll be here like today or tomorrow. Today being Thursday, it should be in by the end of the week. I just need my Lind and my Sphere, and we're all set, and I'm really excited to play this deck. As you can see, it actually plays pretty well. There's a lot of combos you can do with little cards. The huge like Firewall Dragon play, I actually never got off on camera, which kind of sucks. Just opening up like Teus and Neptibus is a huge combo you can do. Never got to show it off, but it is awesome. It doesn't happen that much, but when it does happen, it's PogChamp, I can assure you that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.